Hey guys, Brandon Schumann Brown here, physical therapist, CrossFit coach, and wellness coach with Get Your Fix Physical Therapy. Happy Saturday. I'm here at my gym. I'm in between actually two different workouts, working on my competition stuff for next week with my training partner. So I figured I'd hop on here between our two different workouts we're working on to show you a couple things. Today we're working on, so we addressed the tight areas earlier in the week as far as tightness on the outside of that thigh and possibly that lower leg. So today I'm going to show you how to work on loosening some of that stuff up. I think I've showed this maybe in some videos in the past, but this will kind of put them all together and how it goes into context with this. So put that there so I don't roll away. So two things you'll need are a foam roller and a lacrosse ball. So with the foam roller, we're going to get the outside of the thigh here, and you're just going to lay on it on the inside on your thigh. The other leg is going to come in front, so you're going to offset your weight with this leg as needed. If you can tolerate full weight, then you don't need to necessarily do that, but I'll show you both methods. So you're just going to be on the outside of your thigh, and you're literally just going to roll up and down that side. If there's an area that feels a little bit more uncomfortable, then you're just going to stay in that area and just kind of oscillate right there, back and forth. What you can also do, because it is tied into that quad, is stay on that area and then bend and straighten your knee, and that kind of changes that force a little bit as well. So just kind of find those tighter areas, and you kind of roll to the front a little bit, roll to the back a little bit, see where it's the worst part, and just roll up and down there. If you can tolerate full weight, then you can easily just do it that way as well. It's just a little more aggressive, so depends on how uncomfortable it is. Now for the lower leg, I like to use a lacrosse ball. And on there, you can just set that on the ground and just put your weight into it as you roll back and forth on it. And now, and same thing, you're going to find those areas that are kind of the worst and just kind of oscillate and focus on those areas. You can also just kind of sit there and just kind of push on it and dig into certain areas if those feel a little bit tighter. The other thing I love doing with this, and it kind of plays into a video in a couple days as far as strengthening the feet, is the lacrosse ball can do two things for the foot. It can help to turn it on, and it can help to loosen it up as well if it feels really tight. So I typically do it standing, but I'll show you real quick here. But just rolling it back and forth on the bottom of your foot, putting some pretty good weight into it. You can do it sitting. I do a lot of times if I'm just standing typing notes, I'll just kind of roll it back and forth on my foot while I'm standing there switching out my feet. So try those out. Depending on how tight you are and how uncomfortable it is, spend a good 2 to 5 minutes on this, whichever area you need to, on where you feel is the tightest area, the greatest culprit. And yeah, if you have any questions, post those comments or post below in the comments. I'll be happy to answer those questions for you. And then I will see you tomorrow. I think I'm doing strengthening hips tomorrow if I remember right. So stay tuned for tomorrow if that seems to be our issue. So have a wonderful Saturday. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.